Hi there, very happy to see you on our channel again. Today we give you a piece of breaking news from Globe magazine. Meghan Markle's last royal family's asset hack, pending Meghan and Harry's divorce. Why is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's new mansion in Santa Barbara listed to belong to the Duchess of Sussex in tax records? It is interesting. Maybe the rumors of a pending divorce are true and that this is part of the payoff. Personally, I think that this is unlikely this year. Sure, Harry is desperately unhappy and so far hasn't applied for U.S. citizenship, and that is the most likely reason for this arrangement. The property is not in Meghan's name. It has been bought by an LTD company that was set up for Meghan and is existing. It may now be that the company is owned 80% by Harry. The specific breakdown of the LTD company is not known, but we'll know more next year. If Meghan and Harry didn't buy via the LTD company, when the couple would have been liable to pay income tax on the £4 million that came from the Duchy of Cornwall for the deposit. California state tax would be 13% if the new regulations that are proposed are enacted and legal. Then add in federal income tax, and it's a rather costly enterprise. This is one of the reasons that top value properties are bought by LTD companies. They're using a similar arrangement that I used to buy a property in Laguna Beach. The money that it's claimed came from Prince Charles is not from Charles. It's actually from the duchy, which is for the heir. The money given to Harry is not a gift. It's a business expense, which is used to lower the duchy's tax liabilities. Thus, it is liable for income tax unless it goes through the LTD company. Meghan had her U.S. LTD company, so it's just easier. Again, there's no breakdown of the ownership of the company yet. It could be that the duchy owns the majority of shares. It's unlikely, but if this is the case, then it's smart. If it's a company owned by Meghan and Harry, then this is a very stupid move for Harry, especially in the case of divorce. Neither of them are rich and have shown an amazing ability to spend copious amounts of money with very little in the way of income. It would be quite easy for them to lose the house. I guess it will just be more of Harry, Andrew Mark too, asking for constant bailouts. 30 million plus in Canada, security scams, 50 million plus UK taxpayer, Met and security scams, and 20 million plus from the duchy. They've taken more than Harry is worth in the last year. It seems that Harry is cheap when he spends money, but taxpayers and daddy are his gift that keeps on giving. There should be nothing left of his inheritance and Meghan's worth, or Harry was not that liquid as she played it to be. She wasn't a millionaire, just on paper, and couldn't even afford to splurge on a $5,000 watch until her fourth season. And she said she had to wait to confirm her next season at that. She inscribed it to Meghan Markle from Meghan Markle. They spend others' money like there's no tomorrow, and I'd like to know, where did they donate the drone settlement they won 2 years or so ago? They seem to have money to spend on lawsuits and costs they incurred by their losses, yet don't seem to be bringing in any currency. At the summit, the couple were warned of the different tax implications. The Queen and royal family finances are not subject to U.S. law, but Harry is. As the duchy claims, the payments to Harry as business expenses, it's treated as income in the U.S. Unlike the U.K., if you win a lottery or in a casino, you're subject to tax. So when they divorce, how much of this new house will she own? Will it get paid off and gifted to her with a child support requirement and many years of alimony allowances so she can pay the bills off and live the life she's used to living? When Harry turns 40, he will get the rest of the trust money from his mom's estate. Will me again Meghan get a portion of that too? Another royal expert had this opinion. Can Meghan and Harry move to the UK again due to security reasons? Of course. While Harry would be reviled and most tabloids would take shots at the great big royal stars, choosing to leave the glitz and glamour of Hollywood where they tried to live quiet and peaceful lives whilst rubbing shoulders with their ultra-rich and super privileged glitterati such as Oprah, Rob Lowe, Ellen DeGeneres, who's walking through her own personal hell at the moment, and Drew Barrymore, hoping to score a big Hollywood project of any kind, but failed, meaning they wouldn't have the funds to hire security. Meghan wouldn't be welcome. As an American who's been to the UK and had my dad and brother work over there, let's just say we don't fit in easily. Meghan knows this, of course. So let's imagine a scenario where she must move back for security reasons. She and Harry would have to find a bolt hole somewhere and basically live off the grid. No paps, no press, and a life of hardship for Meghan and now Harry, since he has tasted the forbidden fruit of a lazy lifestyle full of luxury. If these two adults do wind up requiring security, and they have paid security right now, they can hit up Bank of Dad, though Prince Charles is losing popularity quickly over the thought of him funneling money over to the woke ex-royals, living it up in a house they can't afford, or a cash transaction would have transpired, thus preventing them from paying millions in interest on their mortgage payments. The last thing Meghan would want to do is move back to the UK. She didn't give enough of a damn to try and fit in the first place. She didn't try to follow protocols from her days leading into her wedding. Plus, Meghan threw the whole country down the toilet. So if she's at the end of her rope, needs security, and can't manage to trap a billionaire into marrying her, she could move back with Harry. I don't see that happening. Meghan needs attention. That's why she copped to calling the paps in the past. And we know she's doing it now. Or else how on earth would we ever have the masked duo waiting for their Cadillac Escalade to pull up and carry them away from Meghan's dentist appointment? If she's calling the paps for that, or Sunshine Saxes, then she is hard up for attention. No way is Meghan going to live a decent life in the UK. She doesn't have the temperament. I'm not even talking about Meghan living as a royal. Should they both return, the furor over this pair of malcontent misfits will cause the sound of any flyovers at Buckingham Palace seem like the sound of a one lone jet flying a mile above. So great will the sound of the irate people of the UK be. Should that day happen when the Queen is gone, Prince Charles would be asked to step down or deny Harry and his wife any titles in place of paid security. I don't think the country, the UK, would pay for their security. Nope, I don't see any situation other than protecting Archie, but never just his parents. Too many awful things have transpired at the hands of these two. Harry and Meghan will be forced to live as most people do, even once famous people do, and that's living without any security. And they live just fine. Meghan will always land somewhere safe for her, and as she isn't the true royal, what's the point? Harry is royal though, and I believe he too could make it without security. Security, those bodyguards following them, serve to make them both look so important, and really, that's not their purpose. Who cares how they look now? What charity would seriously want the duplicitous duo to be their representative? None. No one wants them. Hell, even in the US, we want them to please live in Fiji, home of no paparazzi and basically, hopefully, no Wi-Fi. Thus, no news about them. That's how universally undesirable and unwanted they are. So it would take a monumental threat to their security to propel them back to the UK. I just don't see it happening. I don't think the royals, except for Prince Charles, who does not know how to say no to Harry and wife, would even want them around. Scotland comes to mind. I love that country, and they could live on the Shetland Islands. That sounds lovely. Meghan could wear coats all year long, so no fashion faux pas, and Harry could fly a private jet to Elton John's house. Oh wait, they just flew in a private plane for 25 minutes to avoid bad traffic, so their standards have shifted upwards. Who cares if the wonderful Queen takes the train to Sandringham? Harry and wife need private everything. They have standards and they must be met. So, paid security in exchange for never having to see their faces ever again seems like a fair deal. I think that's a deal with the devil that they would have to make. Sadly, and it truly is, since Prince Harry and Meghan could have done so well and helped so many causes by behaving and acting like royalty. Too bad Meghan isn't even a good actress. I thought she could have nailed this job down with no trouble. Let's not forget their latest charity stunt where they actually brought their own photographer, lest we miss this monumental moment in all our lives. Actually, bringing your own photographer is considered tacky among the Los Angeles set. Guess this won't win them any brownie points. It seems instead of climbing up the social ladder, they're falling down. Incredible. Meghan Markle turned her back on everything she was given: a prince, a royal title, being part of the royal family, clothes, palaces, servants, everything. If I ever get to go back to the UK, I will be so glad. I loved it. Why should you apologize for the antics of the Duchess? She could just as well have been a British or Canadian woman. After all, the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, is a good British girl, and she too turned out to be a huge embarrassment to the firm. How about you? What do you think about these royal experts' point of view? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share with your own followers. And as always, subscribe to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.